this conversation is going to be interesting, and it's going to be about the very thing I am doing, which is free speech. This video is also going to be a bit longer. It's going to be about 9 minutes in length because I was playing a game. Yes, I'm playing a game right now. It's not anything too intense. It's called Rocket League. Some people might have seen it, the crowd. And simply just the weirdness that we went through as a team, as a unit of players. So there's 4 of us in this game, and right off the bat, this guy yells, "Trump's guilty." And this game, through and through, made me kind of wonder why. What was his purpose? What was his goal in saying this? Why would he want to bring that up during some random video game? To me, I do not know. And to this point in my life, I still don't know. And there's some people like this on the internet, and there's 2 people that really do this kind of stuff. It's the people that actually care, and the people that are just trying to troll. Now, I think this guy was a troll, meaning he's just trying to get a rise out of people, which he already got a rise out of his teammates. Comes down to it, it's to the point where he says, this Little Uzi autism guy and Deadman10 1202. Congratulations, guys. You're going to be a part of a very important conversation. And it's deciding when it's the right time to use your free speech and when it's appropriate. Now, it's always appropriate to have it. There's never a time that you should not have free speech. You should literally die for that right to be able to question anything and everything. Now, sometimes the medium of which you relay that free speech, may or may not be good or bad. And we can actually use Trump a bit. Very controversial in his use of Twitter. Why is a president telling some of the very important topics to the people of this country on a social media site? It may not be the number one way to do things, and it's his right to choose to do that. But at the same time, a little weird. So now we'll come back to the point of free speech as an overall. He's the president. He has the right to say whatever he wants or doesn't want to. But at the same time, he could have made a better decision on the medium. And it comes back to this player today where he's talking about a very important subject. There's a lot of collusion talk going on that the president was working with Russia to, win the election. And that may be so. And maybe if he had been in more of a location where there was a group chat going on about this subject and it was relevant to the moment, yes, I could see that being a little more fruitful for his efforts that he was trying to give. I don't know. We all noticed. We all took point to, at some point, I believe all 3 of us in this game make a point to touch on it. So, when it comes down to it, yeah, that's it's pretty, I guess, powerful. That's when you see it that way, in the way that I've, just realized it's, he got us all to think about it for a moment in our lives. Now, whether we want to or not, it's probably a more difficult situation anyways, and we probably didn't want to mention it in our heads to ourselves. We probably don't want to think about it because it's kind of a weird thing to think the President of the United States was getting help from Russia to win an election. Who knows? I really don't. There's cases going about it now that we're finding out. But it really goes back just to the conversation of don't ever let anyone quell your free speech. We all got kind of angry at this guy because he was doing it during a game we were trying to play. And the more that you think about it, the more it's, okay, it's a game, so what? People can talk about what they want. And it's not like we reported him or anything. I might report him later on, or I think someone said, it's called someone a bad name or something on there. I'm not quite sure. But I definitely did not try to ban him or report him for talking about his beliefs. And that's what's important. And it goes back to the other way. If someone's talking about something they really care about, yes, you might want to work on the medium to get the most fruit out of your conversation. But the people that are in those conversations already care anyways. So it probably means you're not going to get in front of anyone that's not already thinking about it. So to the guy's credit, he talked to people that may or may not have been in the process of thinking about if he really did it or not. So from that standpoint, awesome. Good job, bud. You won that. You won this day. And I didn't win the game, obviously, and he made his teammate very angry. So what? And that goes back to that other point of, if someone's angry at your free speech, that's their choice, and they have a choice to be mad at you. So don't get mad if they're mad at you, but also don't let them change the fact that you're talking about what you believe in, because that's what it's all about. There's no other. As long as this video is, I just wanted you guys to see the conversation a little bit at the beginning, and towards the end here, just they were kind of getting back and forth with each other. Kind of weird. I'm not quite sure how to explain it. I'm not quite sure. I like this one. Your defense is good as Trump's foreign policy. I think here's where I actually said something, because he started making comments to people, or to his teammate, about being bad, and that's where I started putting a line on it. Like, this is where I kind of draw the line. Your defense is good as Trump's foreign policy. It's funny. I like it. But if you're starting to compare people to a bad part of someone else, now you're just kind of attacking them, and that's no good. Like, if you're gonna use your speech to attack people without proper cause, that's not very. It's just not gentleman-like, ladylike. I don't know, whichever you want to call it. There's better ways of doing it. So I come to you guys today, kind of a weird, video, because you chase the ball like Trump chases his daughter. Like, it's just like, jeez, come on, dude. I mean, it's pretty funny. I can't deny that. More of the story, kids. Always use your free speech. Maybe learn to use it in the correct times. Try not to badmouth people. That's just, unless they really deserve it. It's not nice. It's just, life is really short, and if that's what you're gonna, use your words for, it's gonna be a short-lived life on your side, at least, with some sort of dignity. You'll just be like kind of rolling around just because it's not, you won't have any friends. You'll just make enemies, and that's never good. This is all the things. I look forward to everyone's conversations and then everyone's right to be able to talk about what they want. Hope you're having a great day. We live in a great country. It does have its faults. For everyone that lives in the U.S., outside of it, wherever you live, always fight for that right to be able to say what you want. It seems like a small thing sometimes, but it is so large. It's indefinitely a piece of every person that should be fought for to the end. Once again, this is All Things. I'm looking forward to the conversation, and I'll talk to you guys soon.